Press. Today is the press preview. We're just here to check in and take a forecast for 2011. So far, how's the show going?
Well, we're just starting out, and I'll tell you, I've never seen so much excitement, optimism, and innovation all in one place. This is a record-setting show in terms of new product launches, introductions, but it's also a big show. We'll have 125,000 people from around the world.
Wow. And how many were there last year?
A little bit less than that, but we're expecting a lot more. We'll know at the end of the show. We don't know until they get here.
Exactly.
But based on people pre-registering, we're going to do really well. Plus, we have 2,700 exhibitors compared to about 2,400 last year, and about 1.8 million net square feet of exhibit space compared to 1.6 million last year, which is, you couldn't see the show if you walked at a normal pace for all 4 days of the show.
So basically all the predictions we saw in the press preview earlier in terms of 2011 being a nice growth year, at least 10% if not healthier throughout the global economy, you're agreeing with those stats?
I think in terms of the technology world, we're doing very well. 2010 ended up being a really good year in terms of total revenue, but a lot of that was based on serious price cutting, especially in the video area.
Yeah.
But there's been a lot of growth in tablet PCs and as well as the auto area. A lot of new product categories being created. 3D TVs done very well. And soon here we're going to see internet connected TV. We're going to see about 80 tablets introduced at the show. And we're going to see a lot happening in the car.
Wow, so 80 tablets. There was a lot of talk earlier about tablets possibly cannibalizing some other areas, smartphones taking over some potential growth in the mobile sector. What do you kind of feel about that?
Well, categories come and go, some mature, the whole nature of innovation is something comes along new and replaces something else. That's what's so great about our country and about innovation, is that we always want the new, and sometimes businesses fail and out with the old, and that's why there's recessions and that's why there's growth. Right now, I think all the signs are positive. We seem to be easing slowly out of the recession overall, and there seems to be an innovation cycle within the technology world. Both those are really good things and good signs for the economy. Now, if we can create some jobs, get people happy, everything will be fantastic.
Sounds good. Now, any areas that you're seeing as potential threats to the growth that's being projected for 2011?
Well, in 2011, I think we'll be fine. We're projecting some serious growth there overall in terms of, and some categories more than others. The bigger threat comes, frankly, in the out years, as our deficit expands, as our government is too big and not making the decisions it should make, we think it's going to affect the overall economy. Innovation is a solution to that, in my view, but innovation does require a little more focused government, a government focused on reasonable trade policies, on getting the best and the brightest in the United States, and recognizing the fact that we have the best companies here in the world that are innovators, that our culture is based on innovation, with our First Amendment and our immigrant culture. The mosaic that we have are all people, we come from people who wanted a better life, and every generation gave the next generation a better life. In fact, I've written a book about it, which is launching right here at CES.
Fantastic.
It's called The Comeback. It's how innovation will restore the American dream.
Interesting. So, America's number one asset, I think maybe just from this inner circle, is the innovation cycle that we're able to generate through companies that have come up in the ranks in just the last couple of years, the Googles, the Facebooks, the Twitters. So how do you see CES playing into some of those types of outlets and growth and innovation?
Oh, totally. Well, we've run CES as the 30 years I've been involved with it with one philosophy, and that is we have to make it so anyone with an idea could come here for very little money and expose it to literally tens of thousands of investors, media like yourself, retailers, and that's what we do. That's how we have 2,800 companies. 80% of our companies here and our membership are small businesses. And that's what this country is about, is new people coming along. And technology even allows it even more. Because think about it, because of the internet, because of technology, it doesn't even take a lot of money now to start a lot of the companies you're talking about. You could start an internet-based company for just a few $1,000s, and that's the great American dream right there.